We just finished charging, so we have a fully charged vehicle, and we are going to head east. Along the way, we want to check out some of the infrastructure that were built for other great transportation projects, like the railroad, the Harbor Tunnel, BWI airports, the Bay Bridge, all kinds of infrastructure that was built at great cost to the public in order to allow people to move easily around the state.
So really, this trip is a treasure hunt for public infrastructure.
Exactly.
We're starting out here at the Oakland train station because it shows how important infrastructure was to the railroad back in the 1850s. Yeah, you know, if they just had one electric charger in downtown Oakland, you could plug in there and park for like 2 hours, walk around, go to all the museums, go eat at the restaurants.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff to do here too.
What do you think they're doing?
It looked like they were filling up seams in the road with tar.
Investing in infrastructure.
Ah, yeah, I guess so.
That's right. Coming up on Deep Creek Lake here. A lot of people don't even realize that Deep Creek Lake is also another piece of man-made infrastructure. It covers about 3,900 acres and was built in the 1920s as part of a hydroelectric project.
Going down the hill toward accident.
You want to stop?
Sure.
The car payment for the Nissan Leaf is due in about a week or so while we're on the trip, so we're going to just mail it and hope it gets there. By the way, all these mailboxes and the U.S. Post Office itself, a vital piece of infrastructure, as is the Castleman Bridge, which opened in 1813 near Grantsville, Maryland. A very important part of the National Road Project. In fact, this piece of infrastructure is now a National Historic Landmark. Coming up on Sidling Hill, you can see that notch up on that ridge. That's a cut through where Interstate 68 goes right through the mountain, and it's a long, slow, steady climb up there. I think Sidling Hill is a pretty amazing feat of infrastructure here. You know, look how they dug down layer after layer, blasted right through this mountain in order to get the road, kind of a shortcut through the hill.
Solid rock.
It's very cool. Okay, so you get the point. Infrastructure is all around us. In fact, it's so common, we often overlook it and how important it really is. But it's been central to the development of our country since the very, very beginning. Thomas Jefferson authorized the construction of the National Road. Abraham Lincoln invested in the Transcontinental Railway. FDR pushed for rural electrification, and Eisenhower championed the interstate highway system.
How can I help you?
Small Coke, 2 cheeseburgers,
And a large fry, please.
and a large fry.
Okay.
If we want to be smart about the transition to electric vehicles, we need to start seriously planning the infrastructure right now, identifying key places for public charging stations and following through on their installation and maintenance. Part of this challenge is to find places where people already spend a lot of time, like at work, at malls and movie theaters, and public libraries. We bought our electric car because the infrastructure started appearing in our own neighborhood. More EV infrastructure will only accelerate this transition to cleaner, more economical transportation. If we really want to live up to the legacy of Jefferson, Lincoln, FDR, and Eisenhower, it's really time to act right now.